well, good morning, good afternoon. Who knows where you are in the world right now? Good, whatever it is today. Welcome to this movement meditation. We are going to focus today on moving our bodies and tuning into our bodies. These things made of flesh and blood and bone in which we move through the world in. We are nothing without them. Life begins in the body, life ends in the body, and this body is how we experience the world. So we really want to take a moment to honor that body and tune into the story that the body is telling us today, the story that the body may be speaking to us. So we're just going to begin. You can stay in a seated position and just close the eyes. Just beginning to arrive here today. Take a moment to find the breath. And just at the moment, just notice the breath. Notice how it feels entering and exiting the body. Being curious about how this breath affects the body. And then I invite you to begin to lengthen that breath. Send the breath a little deeper into the lungs on your next inhale. And then on your exhale, see if you can exhale a little longer than you did your inhale. Inhaling, draw that breath deep into the lungs. See if you can send it a little deeper than you think you can. Exhaling, release really slowly and with control. Be curious and notice how this lengthening of the breath is affecting the body. Maybe even feeling a little calmer than when we began. Going to invite you to come to standing straight away this morning. Whatever way you get there, you can get there slowly or fast, or maybe even be a bit curious. Maybe you can come to standing in a way you normally wouldn't. Get a bit playful. Take a little look down at your feet. And take a moment to offer reverence to these feet that carry you through the world. Take a moment to maybe stretch. Just listen to your body. What do you need? What would feel really good for your body right now? Give your body a voice and listen to what it needs. As you find things that feel good and your body says yes to those things, keep going with them. And if your body is saying no, listen to that. And And then I invite you to find a place of stillness just for a moment, closing the eyes, maybe opening the palms up in just this symbol of receiving today. As I read this short quote over you, which we're going to center on and focus on today. Your body does not make you valuable. And at the same time, your body is an important part of who you are. It is what makes you alive, capable, and strong in the world, able to get, give, and make love, and hold the ones you love. You are a human with a divine spark that lives inside you always. Take a moment to tune into that divine spark that is inside of you. Then I invite you to drop left ear to left shoulder. And then maybe allow yourself to just drop to one side, taking a side stretch. Come all the way up to center. Right ear, right shoulder, drop it down. Feel the side stretch. Maybe if you want to lift up that top arm, you can if it feels good. And then we're just going to begin to move side to side. Maybe get the arms involved. Maybe it's a very fluid motion. Maybe it's a bit stagnant. That's okay. Honoring what you need. If you feel tired, listen to that. And adjust your movement to what feels good. Everything we do here is a choice. You get to choose what feels good for your body today. I just invite you to move it. And the next exhale, we're going to come all the way down. We're going to take that side bend. We're going to come all the way down and we're going to drop our heads down to the earth. See if you can just hang here. Then coming up the other side. Take these big circles with the body. And then maybe when you're ready, you can go the other way. Feel the expansiveness as you lift and feel the flopping and the letting go as you drop down. And then find your way all the way back up. If you're like me, you might like to remove a layer of clothing. You're getting warm. Starting to warm up now. We're going to play with this idea of suspension. Something pulling us one direction and then also pulling us another direction. So we're going to get playful. So maybe it's up and down. Maybe it's left and right. But I just want you to begin to explore this idea of moving up and down at the same time, maybe reaching for something, yet also feeling gravity draw you down. We're breaking free from fear or shame in movement and in our bodies. If you're feeling silly, let it go. It may be big movements, it may be small movements. How I listen, how I honor and love in my own body impacts how I listen, honor, and love other bodies. If we love and honor our own bodies, it will affect how we love and honor others in the world. It starts with us. I want to invite you now to let go, to allow the body to just rest, to stop this reaching, to stop this striving, but just get maybe really floppy. Maybe hanging the head. You want to take a seat, you can take a seat. You want to lie on the floor, you can lie on the floor. Just take a moment here to get really floppy. And then really slowly I want you to roll all the way up to standing, send the shoulders down the back, stand tall. Really expand through those fingertips. And I'm going to invite you, see how you go here if you have vertigo or any dizziness. Take it easy, maybe grab hold of a wall, but I'm going to invite you to see if you can just begin to spin in a circle. This might be really slow. Or maybe it might be side to side with the arms, if that works for you. Or maybe you're able to get really childlike, like a little kid. And just begin to spin all the way around in a circle. You get dizzy one way, go the other way. And as you do this, maybe feeling the lightness of your arms going up and down. Getting childlike and playful. And then coming to stillness. We don't want to get too dizzy today. As you do, I want you to bring your hands to your heart space and just find your center of gravity again. Once you feel like you've really got your center of gravity, I invite you to really ground down through those feet, get soft through the knees, and we're going to just begin to bounce. We're going from these big movements outside to coming within. Feel this bounce get really inside all those small muscles, almost feel like a quiver, like a vibration through the body. We want to allow ourselves to feel in our body. For many of us, we turn off feeling, but the body speaks. I want you to just get this little shake. So much so that as you make the shake happen with your mind, the body will begin to take over. And it will begin to shake on its own. And then as it does so, I invite you to just begin to get a little bit more vigorous. We're going to start our shaking practice. Just for those who are joining us for the first time today, we do a shaking practice every week. The reason we do this is that stress and tension and trauma are held in the body. As kids, we often move that tension out of the body by prostrating ourselves on the ground, throwing a tantrum, running, moving all the time. This is how kids process their stress and their trauma. Animals in nature, if they encounter a predator, they will fight, and then once the danger is gone, they will go off into a quiet space and shake. This is moving through the stress cycle. So what we're doing here is moving through the stress cycle. So I invite you now to just move your bodies, whatever way feels good. Maybe it's little today, maybe it's really big. Just inviting yourself to listen to what your body needs. Maybe it's really calm. Maybe it's a little more aggressive. Wherever you are, just stay in your safe space. Know that in this space you are held, you are safe to express what you need to express. Your body does not make you valuable. And at the same time, your body is an important part of who you are. It is what makes you alive, capable, and strong in the world, able to get and give and make love and hold the ones you love. You are a human with a divine spark that lives inside you always. Take these next few moments to get any wriggles out that you may feel. You can return to this practice of shaking any time in your day when you feel like you don't know what to do with this stress, with this anger, with this energy, with this discomfort. But for now, we're going to begin to complete the stress cycle. And we're going to slow that movement down, not just coming to a straight stop, but just begin to slow it down, maybe moving into a sway. Take a moment to notice your breathing. In this movement, has it got a little more puffed, a little shorter, a little shallower? And I invite you to begin to draw that breath deep inside once again. Lengthen the breath. Exhale. Lengthen that exhale. Maybe closing the eyes if that feels safe to you. And begin to find the inner sense of calm. How I listen to, honor, and love my body impacts how I listen, honor, and love other bodies. We want to be people of compassion, justice, and mercy for the world. But it starts with our bodies and how we treat our own bodies. Take a moment in this place of slow movement, maybe just a sway, of this deepening breath, to offer some kind words to your own body. Acknowledging that this might be the hardest thing you do today. grasping at straws here. Maybe taking a moment to thank your feet for just holding you upright right now. Your spine. Everything working seamlessly together that you don't even recognize because it's just so natural to you. Honor your body. Listen to your body. Love your body. In a moment we're going to come to sitting again, but I just want to take a moment to invite you, if you need to stretch or move or do something, anything that your body is asking you to do right now, take that. Giving that body a voice, listening and saying, yeah, yes, I'll do that for you. And then when you're ready, come back down to a seated position or some kind of relaxation posture. You might like to stay standing, you might like to lie on the floor. Take a seat, just find rest. Find stillness once again. Closing the eyes. Take a moment to notice, is your forehead scrunched up? Are your eyes squeezed closed? Can you soften them? Are you clenching your jaw? Where is your tongue resting in your mouth? Can you send it down just to sit in the bottom palate? Where are your shoulders? Can you send them down the back and sit tall and lift up that heart space? Take a moment to notice how your body is feeling right now. Taking a moment to thank your body for coming to the practice, to feeling, experiencing, and taking a moment to thank yourself for listening to this body that also speaks. When you're ready, I invite you to maybe begin to blink open the eyes. If you choose to and you want to stay in this place of stillness and peace and rest, you can just kill your camera and close up and continue on. You are so welcome. Or if you choose, you can join us back for a short time of sharing. It's up to you, but may peace follow you. May you feel peace in your body, your mind, and also your spirit. Shalom.
Thank you for the invitation, Naomi, to continue into this space of peace and quiet and rest. And I just second that. If you would like to stay in that place, then please feel free to leave the Zoom room. We appreciate that. And I also just want to encourage you to just remember to practice our soul hugs, where we are passing on a hug from one another to each other and to ourselves. As Naomi says, our hands are safe hands, and it's good to hug our souls